everyone, Becky Parkinson here to show you our nonfiction books. This is the Peek Inside series, and you can see there's lots of little flaps for little people. If you'll teach them how to use flaps when they're little, they'll treat them better, and you want them to treat them better because you want them to get to bigger and bigger flap books. The reason why is flap books are the most interactive, and they've shown that kids that use flap books can actually retain more information. So these are fun because it's like a little matching. There's lots of little games in this book for kids to play, and this is about colors. They also have one about words, and again, they can go back and forth with the word. You'll see in here. So here's my cow. There's that. And over here, I've got my cow that I searched for in there. All right. And then this is the Look Inside series. You can search by these, by the way. So the Peek Inside, you can search for the Lift the Flap as well. Any of the flap books, you will want to have some of these in your home because they are so helpful. This shows how a strawberry goes through your body, and you can see each step. Don't worry, they don't even leave the poop out. They have to because kids, they have to have it in there because kids love it so much. It explains the other systems in your body. Very interesting and fun. So that's the Look Inside Your Body, and here's Look Inside Your Space. There's tons of others though, trains, all sorts of different things. This is the Question and Answer series. This is on animals. And again, you have lots of flaps. This is How Come Dinosaurs Are So Big? Answers it there. And How Come Millipedes Have So Many Legs? All sorts of interesting facts to learn about animals. So your animal lover would love that. This is one of the favorites that I have lots of people order. It's called See Inside How Things Work. Goes through and explains lots of really familiar items to kids, and then some things that are kind of a little bit out there. So here's some here. Piano, I love that. Even the toilet explains that. And here's Flying a Helicopter with all the thrust and everything that it explains in there. We also have special subject encyclopedias. Now, they have them starting on just a young level. I love these because they are such a steal of a deal. They're only $4.99, and they have terrific photography that explains all of these wonderful things to kids. And you can see page by page how easy this reading level is too for kids. And it makes it really fun for them. These are also internet links, so there's movies and games and activities that go along with this. In the front of your book, it's just going to explain how to get to those, and it makes it really nice. Oh, these are so great. These are the neurons in your brain. This is the first encyclopedia of the human body. I love this series because it has so many electron microscope pictures. There's your tongue right there. Lots of things to look at. The Children's Encyclopedia actually combines a lot of the first encyclopedia books. It has parts of them and has just a great overall. This is really nice to have at your home when you have to do reports or anything like that, when your kids have to start doing those. There's a little star next to images that you can actually just put right into your reports or put on your poster boards or whatever. This is our kind of step up is the Science Encyclopedia. We have geography and we also have history. These are fabulous. They do have the internet links. They are also changing the background color. They do that on purpose in our encyclopedias because it keeps kids involved in reading and they want to read more and more, because why just reference these types of books? Why not read them and enjoy them and take it all in? So the nice thing about these is too that it puts these little pictures. So chances are, they've shown in research actually, that if they see a small picture and then there's a little bit of information right there, they'll read it and then they will try and understand that. And if they do and it's interesting, then they'll be pulled into more and more of that reading. So that's a great way that they design our encyclopedias to get kids reading more. This is Astronomy in Space, and you can see a little bit of inside of that. Art. If there's a subject that you're into, we probably have an encyclopedia on it, or it's at least focused on in some of our encyclopedias. So why not enjoy those and have the games and activities and movies to go along with those? Okay, so here's my public service announcement. For real, every parent should have this. Every parent that I have sold this to, that I've talked to afterwards, has been so pleased that they bought this. This is a math dictionary. It's called the Illustrated Dictionary of Math. We have them in 3 levels. There's preschool, elementary, and then this level that goes from mid-elementary all the way up through college level. This is helpful because it takes hard to understand math terms and puts them in as many pictures as are possible, and makes it easy for you to teach the math that you may have forgotten or just never really learned in the first place, like some of us, right? So anyhow, these are wrap-ups too that are really helpful. We have them in addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, fractions, and states and capitals. So you can just pull out whichever one you're working on, and you're going to wrap from the left to the right, and it explains it in your little package that you get these in. But this really helps kids to speed up on their math and to really not be as reliant on calculators because they've got their math down. They're really practicing it, and it's really fun because they can race against each other too in a family. Makes it so much fun. So just put in the comments if you have any questions. I'd love to help you find the perfect nonfiction for your family.